I do believe we are live. So I'll say, indeed. And greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. We have DJ Lama, Tines on the DJing for us today. It's our music that we're playing, but it's gonna be fun. We have the Starlink set up. We have John here ready to dance alongside us. We're gonna have the mountain views in the background, I'm pretty sure. We have Tani Charlene with us today as well, which is super cool. And yeah, without further ado, we're gonna be dancing a little bit. I'm gonna put the camera up here next to you, friends, nice and close to the music, and then get some of those mountains in there. And then we're probably gonna be dancing in the shades. Yeah, a little bit back here. going over them. There we go. Sure, yeah.
Dance is important to all of us. And I think strongly believe that we need dance, but dance also needs us. Because dance is life, and to dance is human.
Come to my party and escape.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Nee, 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 sorry. Okay. Is het okay? Perfect. Hierdie was baie beter as dit om 'n Bluetooth speaker op hierdie te plak so. Dan daar ons weer op dit. Asseblief, I think amazing. En wat ek my tracks.
Lekker bra, ek sal 'n bietjie gaan rondjol en dan
kan sien of jy kry wat jy like. Alright, kom so die vriende. I'm gonna have to catch my breath first
Ja, sê.
before we do bud reviews. But actually, this could be a spot now that it's open.
Under the roofie.
Yeah.
Nice mountain back there.
The long
Bench.
I want stuff to
That is better.
I do like my utility. What a vibe!
Holy.
Tina's
We had a mini festival.
literally set up a mini festival for us. Like, I'm genuinely impressed with how good he mixes, dude.
It's really good. Everything was very tight and on point.
Yeah. Ooh. All right. Yeah, there's too many people to take care of.
Yeah. So are you done now?
I'm done with dancing, but we're gonna do bud review.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is.
Sweetie Wednesdays!
No, you have to do it very enthusiastic and scuffed.
Weenie Wednesdays!
We just layer it.
Witty White Stars.
All the cursed voices,
We-
like 100 different layers. So,
I do like this friend to be in stream with us. Here's your best angle. Oh, plenty. This is this one, right? Yeah, that's the shot.
plenty.
Plenty. Yeah, cold and plenty. We begrudgingly watched Atlas last night.
I mean, like I told him, as
Yeah.
a theoretical, like just to put the idea in people's minds, it's a good movie. It'll hit that mark.
It will let people see ideas
Yes.
on the screen, which is not a bad thing. Woo! I am catching my breath slowly but surely. The lighting isn't perfect yet, but I think it will get better. I have my notes.
Very dark in here.
I have my nug of reviews. I have my choice of heat. I have my Dynadeep,
Your heat source.
my heat source. My little jet engine, bro, that I hold on to.
We are missing an ashtray.
Oh, there is at least a lot of them close by. Let me open my comment section so I can see what you friends are saying. Thank you for being here. If you're here right now, I'm thanking you. Yes. Me, yes, you. Thank you for joining us. It's a big pleasure. Let me see what you friends are saying. You want to clean your Dynav up as well?
Yes, just emptying it.
Brr. Yes. Yes, I am. I am presenter man. Welcome.
Posture 100.
Posture 100. Hey, Caitlin is here as well. Hey, Simon. I see Joy Vivian Dan. Bless you, bro. I've been hearing slash feeling slash getting so many beats of stand-up comedy as of late, and thinking about you, bro. Have you done any more since? What have you to dance to, right? I'm happy to share this with you, friends. Getting the mountains, bro, behind us like that is pretty picturesque. Hey, I see Jovan's man. Sam as well, and Duck Dad. Kristen. I think I've said hi to everyone here right now. To those lurking, love you, Stews. Hey, look at that. Look at the weed guy. Yes, it does sound like that. Mortal Kombat. It did have those vibes. This isn't music, it's a fever dream. Is that supposed to be an insult?
Are we supposed to wait for someone else to also record you?
I do believe that Jay is gonna be the one that records me when we're doing the bud review. I'm not gonna
Okay, so you're
I'm not gonna just
smoke it, right?
go for it, no.
Like, yes.
Yes, this is what I'm
review.
here to do. Vapes all of the weed. Oh yeah, reviewing it.
It's 9th Dynav.
My review is it works.
It worked.
It worked. It worked. I'm pretty sure it's working right now.
It's working.
I like the wandering when the beat disappears. Dang boy, get down, John. People are like celebrating you too.
Oh,
Thank you for dancing with us. Top of the morning to you, Joe. Oh, this one's going hard. Did I miss Melty dancing? Yeah, just. It seems the 21-minute mark is probably when I was pretty much done. I usually do like 15 to 20 minutes of dancing. That's usually my cutoff point where I'm like, okay, I am now spent.
If it was at this temperature from the start, maybe. With
Yeah,
shade, we
the
could,
sun,
like-
the sun added like a lot of units of heat. I might have even gotten a little bit sunburned, but
Yeah, you are very red in the face.
I am weak to the sun, especially when I'm dancing like that. Like, I get warm, and the
Yeah, I
sun
think it's
doesn't
the
help.
moisture that also draws the sunlight and.
Yeah. It's fine though. I'm fine. Love is true. I'm chilling. I'm calm again now. Like my it's not racing. Dan ik bij ons kom zetten staan in Wollo. Zo ja, je bent dat zo.
Ma kan hier nou bij ons ook opzet of bij ons zit, wat ook al.
Cool Dan.
Nee, ek sê net maar of jy daar een kant te sit nie.
Then he's sharing news with us. People are saying your hair looks nice, bro. John, your hair looks great. The lighting is kind of bad though. Yeah, we are technically like side lit. It should get a little bit better as we enter golden hour. Little by little. It should also be better if we just sit like. No. The back exposure is what's doing it. Yeah, we don't have the best camera yet.
Yet.
Yet, right? When we have better cameras, we can have both our faces and this background fully exposed, losing no information. Wouldn't that be great? I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but it is gonna take some time,
If
bro.
only you had a light. Though.
If only I had a, if only I had a light, you know, create our own lighting. That would be great. That would be so great. I watched Atlas a few days ago. I kind of liked it. Basically, like you said, it's neat to see those ideas on screen. Yeah, and it was like pretty, like ooh cool technology.
Yeah, the CG was good as well.
Yeah,
Or
but they
the,
spent all of their money on CG.
or the AI gen, whatever.
Yeah,
that
and
was.
nothing on writing. Like the writing was pretty trash. You
No,
know.
it was AI writing.
It was probably AI
They
written.
fed in AI like 100 different sci-fi
Yeah,
movies
like,
and was
make
like,
us
ah.
make us generic sci-fi movie 5000, and it spit out Atlas.
But the ideas of the AI and the
So
integration.
yeah, the
and
symbiosis. I like that idea as like an idea displayed. What's the other one we mentioned? The symbiosis was one of them. There was one other one.
There was more.
It's kind of like a sad thing to say. You know, I think it was just the pretties, right?
Yeah, and the bot that carried it. What was his name? The AI. I love the AI.
Oh yeah, Smith.
Smith. Yes.
Smith
carried that movie.
Yeah, Smith literally carried that movie like
Yes.
like Atlas. You know, he was pushing a rock up a hill. Poor Smith.
Smith was
Yes,
like, she just won't let
exactly.
me help her.
Yeah, Smith is like,
I'm like,
please,
please,
woman."
we're dangling around on an alien planet.
Yeah, like they really made it hard for me to like the protagonist. I was like, this woman is making her life so hard. And then they did show us some backstory, right? To like, this is why she's making her life so hard. That is pretty traumatic, I won't lie. Jeez. Tripping out about the movie again. Love is true. I wonder if we should flag Jade down to let him know that we are ready. I'm very new here. Nice to meet you, Joe. Thank you for saying hi as well, Caitlin.
What I did want to say is what the movie very directly does is it does show the contrast between having an AI and a human in separate entities versus the symbiosis of the
like,
togetherness.
This like that line of, this is what it feels like to be us. Right?
Yes.
I was like, I do like that.
Yes.
That does hit some button in my brain. Is it rude to ask why you're posing with a token tree? I don't intend to smoke. This is called spekboom in Afrikaans. No intended reason other than it's pretty.
It's
Pretty and
plenty.
it lives on this table technically, so I'm just a guest here. You know, he lives here, or she, you know, or they. I don't judge. Sam,
Maar kan enige plek sit waar maar gemaklik is.
I was also wondering about that tree. Reminds me of a gnome's hat. It does have gnome's hat energy. They're talking about this little spekboompie next to us.
Spekboom.
It's our co-guest. You know.
You wanna take
He's
a theory
weirdly
about-
enough. I was gonna actually say we haven't introduced today's stream topic. Today's stream topic is about the way the universe communicates with us, right? On one hand, I was in the yoga trying to keep it very naturalistic, as in the universe communicates love to you in many ways, right? And you can start from a base level of, oh, my heart's beating. That's a communication of love,
Yeah.
right? Oh, I can breathe air. Good love communication, right? Oh, I have the earth underneath me, so I have that communication, that message of structure, of stability. And then the food we get to eat, the water we get to drink, the people we get to meet and then get to communicate with, right? Recognizing that communication that is ceaselessly happening with us in the universe and trying to see the message, like all of these beats, like here's air to breathe, here's food to eat, here's friends, as the message being you are loved. You have more than enough. You are loved, right? And then reminding ourselves of that. But technically, the stream topic was inspired by, again, AI. It is in the zeitgeist of all of our minds right now, and it is again about communication. I was talking to an AI this morning, trying to see if its capabilities are where I need it to be.
And then it rigged you.
And it's just hallucinating, bro. Like aggressively hallucinating, and it's hallucinating so confidently, bro. Like it's truthful. And I'm on like the 4.0, like the best model there is, and I'm like, this is not okay.
Sending you blanks.
Yeah, and then I'm telling the AI, this is not okay, bro. I spent like 5. And it like just continues, and then I'm like, hey, can you just take what I just said? And then it literally sends me like a text prompt with nothing in it, like just a blank text prompt. And I'm like, can you try that again? I couldn't see your message. And I get another blank text prompt. So I go, bro, if you cannot say it with your words, paint me a picture.
And it rigged.
And it paints me a picture of a dude holding his head, looking at a computer screen with like question marks around him, just like deep confusion and like literally me, you know. And I was like, okay, fine. And then it's like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry that I'm not doing gerbs or whatever. So that was the inspiration, right? Realizing that not only are we as a species now bringing a new species into our world that is going to basically be trained on our language, and it's going to use our language to try and communicate to us, but at the same time, it has the ability to paint you a picture in seconds, right? Sure, we as human beings can do that as well.
And he interpreted the situation with the picture.
Yeah,
Like, he
exactly.
was
Like, it's very impressive, right? And for me, it was like an aha moment of like, oh goodness, how much more can we say to each other if we have a direct communication line with an AI where we try to communicate in visual imagery to it and the communication visual imagery back, and then the other extension in the short term at least, connecting yourself not biologically, just over your own device to an AI, and then that AI interprets your messaging, creating it into an image, communicating that to the other person. All right, and there can be like a dual dialogue happening of like you conversationaling and a visual imagery being actively generated of the conversation that is being had. And I did have this as a thought before, but the way I had it before was more DMT-esque,
Yeah.
where every single person creates like a map of what every word and every feeling and every like what color different words are for them
Yeah.
in their minds, and then to create like a 3D hyper geometry thing as you were talking, you know,
Yeah.
like create literally an object of all of the words that was said in that conversation, like an archive, and you could like unstrip it and find all of the stuff that was said if you wanted to. That is like one of the ideas I've had, but I like this new communication one.
The other thing we pointed out that was really cool is as you were speaking about the holograms thing that you were need an interface, then the movie went there and it
Yeah,
showed
literally
the
went
whole
there. Exactly. So
virtual interface.
we
through
were
your
talking about like
neural
just as the movie was starting up, John was like asking me, you know, why don't we have holograms yet? And I'm like, it's just a technical problem, you know, like it's really difficult doing holograms well. It's even more difficult doing good holograms inside your home. It's hard to do it on a small scale. It's very hard. And then I mentioned to him that instead of us going holograms in the short term, which I don't think will happen, we'll do like AR interfacing. So we'll put goggles on our faces and we'll literally VR render an object into your artificial reality, right? And it will be like it's like a hologram in your environment. And then eventually it will just go straight into your cortex, right? into your visual cortex, and it will literally
see like your mind's
yeah,
eye
it will
and
show
in
up in your interface. You can like and then they did that in the movie, and I was like, yeah, like that. That's probably how it's gonna look.
Yes, something like exactly like this.
Something exactly like this. It was a drama sci-fi. I wasn't looking for drama. Yeah, I mean the drama was cliche and kind of boring as
I
well.
kind of ignored most of the drama. I just went
Yeah.
for the sci-fi, yes, this is.
It was like the same drama I've seen, you know, 100 times before, or at least I've thought about 100 times before. Like, give me something new. Scratch
That
card.
leg
maybe.
repair was very long, extended, and not fun to watch.
Pretty scuffed leg repair. But for me, it was the freaking little
Like
piece
the
of
layers
For
on
me,
the
it was the
legs.
metal that just got strapped against the wood and then got glued over, bro. Like that's.
And no, there were nails that were
Yo,
pushed
that's what I'm
in
saying,
there.
bro. Like, that's not how it should work.
No.
Okay. I'm super combative when I'm confronted with aggression, so I respond in return to being an absolute effective machine of destruction. I consciously try to avoid reflecting that fractal. I really understand. I really understand, Pojo. I do. I don't have to say more than that. I'll just agree and understand with you, bro. Put sunglasses on that little tree. And then we have a winter co-host. I love that idea. There we go. I just need to not forget it.
Patrick the Plant.
Patrick the Plant. That actually looks kind of cool. What do you think? You see, if you could hear what he said, the stream would get so cancelled. Yes.
So cancelled.
This dude has no filters. He clearly didn't grow up in a society. What's that? You're only like 1.5 years old. That makes sense. So. I'm super love again, bro. Here I am, angry and capable of still showing up for love, bro. I'm just trying to wind down again. I dance, bro. That helps me. Like, we have a word in Afrikaans that goes uitgeput. Dancing put you out, you know. And then after you are uitgeput, it's a little bit harder being angry. Swampy dude, this rings true. I had a few moments of that myself this week. Hugs and crisp high fives, my dude. I'm just trying to wind down again. Love again, bro. My delusional optimism. I talk super positive, but I'm not always shiny. This isn't about me, but my confession in relation to you. I was mega not cordial whatsoever with my approach to this world this weekend. Sometimes we tumble. Sometimes we can pack ourselves up. Sometimes we need a hand. I'm glad we're all here today. It's always nice having you here, Joe. Thank you. Thank you for being so vulnerable and for letting us into your world like that. We're proud of you. This is me as the universe telling you I love you. You are loved so much, right? Boom. Irrefutable. The universe has said it. Despite your mistakes, doesn't make you any less lovable. Sometimes shit just shows up. I seek zero confrontation when I approach any situation. However, I'm capable of rising to the occasion of ass clown fuckery. And so, upon reflection, I see my own lack of compassion. I chastise myself not for not handling the situation with a diplomatic disposition, and to dare reflect. I hear you, Pojo. Like, I feel one of the things that we kind of get stuck on is believing that in making a mistake, all of the work we've done is null and void. Right? Like, oh, I've been trying to do all of this work to be a good person, you know, and then you make one mistake, and then you convince yourself that you're a bad one. Look at your progress, and that is the thing that I've been seeing in you as well. Again, your willingness to reflect the next day is a sign of progress. Bless you. Don't be so hard on yourself. Thank you for opening this fractal, Joe. I love Patrick the Plant. Long live Patrick. Wonky Patrick. Don't call Patrick wonky.
Why is it wonky?
You're fine.
You were.
You're great.
He was born this way.
Yeah.
Fantabulous.
He was probably like a stick of a bigger one, and he got cut off and put in that pot. So cut him some slack. He used to grow towards the air like this.
He was Freddie Mercury in his previous life. And now he's fucking popular.
Pretty sure that's like grounds to get cancelled on though.
I didn't say anything.
He's innocent. Patrick the Plant. I wonder if Jay knows, bro. I don't know. Maybe we're just doing the bud review like this. Maybe. You wanna go? I don't want to send you.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to and ask?
Hmm?
Thank you, man. Whew. All right. We got some shishka berry today. I don't know why. No, I do know why. Because it sounds the same. This makes me think about shishta lily. to some of you friends who have seen Black Clover, there's a character called Asta that I very much associate with. Feel a sense of synchronicity too. And he's in love with Shishta Lily. And Shishta is supposed to be sister, right? As in, she's a nun. And he saves himself, right? So many people interested in him. But he saves himself for Shishta Lily. Unreachable, unobtainable, and yet he still holds off hope. And when I read Shishka Berry, I think of Shishta Lily for some reason. Again, because it sounds the same. It does smell nice. Mango-y, spicy, with some lemony. We'll do the review properly. I think he was born this way. 10 years of good choices can be overshadowed by a single bad decision if you refuse to recognize the balance. And I agree with this. And I also understand that it's very possible for us to ruin our lives with bad decision making, even if we have 10 years of good track record. I understand that, right? You can be a great dad, to your son up until the age of 13, and then he talks back and you smack him, and then he hates you, right? He hates you. He hates your guts. It doesn't matter that you've been a great dad for the last 13 years prior to that. What he hates you for is how he feels in that moment. And what we can hate ourselves for is how we feel in this moment. The point I'm making is that I don't think you should hate yourself at all. Right? That you are loved. That you were using your words to communicate the next day. You are being diplomatic. You are practicing, even, if you will. Zano, you have made a reaction. You have made that reaction. Because some part of your world, of life that you live, has made your brain decide that reaction is both necessary and acceptable. Don't get hung up on it. Oh, I think I missed Zano's comment. If only I could stay in control when the anger comes. People got mad at me yesterday, and I screamed, "Fuck you," and ran out of the house and sat on a bench in the rain for a few hours. I shouldn't laugh. It's not funny, but it's very dramatic. All right, it's very dramatic, and I understand. I resonate with that drama.
We might proceed. They say that no one would like to arrange. I think
Okay.
they'll just do screen record.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I think this is also a nice shot at least. So the lighting it's getting better.
It is getting better.
It's getting a little bit better now at least. Woo! But yeah, controlling the anger when it comes. There we go. Zano, you have that reaction because some part of your world, of that life that you live, has made your brain decide that reaction is both necessary and acceptable. Don't get hung up on that, my dear. Love is true. I have been thinking about, what's the word I'm exactly looking for? Putting my foot down as a fractal, like being strong.
Standing.
Yeah, standing my ground, exactly. So I'm feeling that energy for you as well, Zana. Swampy, so you're saying I shouldn't take a bunch of fast-growing new plants and put them on my city's building department lawn at night to get back for their fuckery? I mean, you should never do that. But in the hypothetical that you would ever, which you would never, of course, make sure you're wearing a ski mask and that you have no number plates on your car. Right?
Rubber gloves.
Hypothetically, of course.
Melt down all the tools used.
I mean, that's a little bit extreme in this hypothetical. I mean, we are hypothetically, so
I'm just
we could
saying
go
what
to the
Patrick
extremes.
was
Yeah,
telling
Patrick
you.
was really giving advice. Patrick deals with other kind of crimes clearly. So fucking dramatic. You are loved, dear friend. They live together, good and bad. They exist in linear path, parallel by one another. Both shadow and light serve the journey. Sometimes it's hard to maintain balance. I don't think you have to maintain balance, bro. I think that's kind of the joke of being in the middle of
balance
infinity.
auto
Yeah,
maintain.
you will get balance
Yeah,
if you live
get
out of
balance.
balance.
And maybe like if you are out of balance in some ways, life will be hell in a certain way to
Yeah.
draw you back to balance.
Exactly. You will, and I've noticed this as well, bro. Like I have a lot to be grateful for, and despite all of that stuff I have to be grateful for, I can still get myself so worked up in my own head, right? And I'm like, why? Like, hukom, bro. How about you don't? How about you try not to? Dog doing mischief. No, allegedly. It's an explosive reaction that was passed down by my father. It is one you can overcome. My dad's explosive reaction is to try and convert everybody that he meets. Oh no. Oh, love is true. Oh yeah, I've got that too. It's an awful way to try and control and mix company. Yeah, reacting on emotion rarely ends well. Yeah, what I do when I get like to my boiling point is I do.
Drown out all
Yeah. Hey, Gateways, you're with us. Hey, Jules. Sending you love as friends. It's company, Mazano. If I weren't surrounded by complete idiots, it wouldn't happen. Yeah, welcome to life. This is true, Simon. A thoughtful and stoic approach is best, but not always available to us in the heat of the moment. I mean, do you think I've been thoughtful and stoic?
outside of the car, yes.
Yeah, like I'm very not thoughtful and stoic in the car. Driving around in metal vehicles, like I'm like very stressed when I drive. I'm like, this is what are we doing right now? How are they? I have a license, but how is anybody allowing me to do this right now? I'm propelling like a metal box on wheels at 120 kilometers an hour. Like, I shouldn't tell people. Today we see it. I'm gonna tell people anyway. Today we see like a Jaguar F-Type, right? And it looks like an Aston Martin from the back. So I'm like, is that an Aston Martin? No, Jaguar F-Type. And I'm like, you should see the way it looks up front. And there is this like stop street that has like a little left turn, and then it has another little right turn. So it has like a gap.
Yes.
And I want to see the front of the car. So I'm like, cut into that left turning lane, naked car, and then it's our turn to drive. So I just cut back into the
Overtake
lane,
him,
yeah.
cut him
Then I can
off.
see the car in my back window. I'm like, that is pretty. Love is true. Love is true. I wasn't trying to be malicious. I wasn't trying to ruin that
Yeah.
guy's day. I was
You-
liking his car.
You didn't like cut him off in a way where you
Yeah,
had to,
yeah.
like,
You didn't
slow
have to
down or
like.
brake
Yeah, it
or
wasn't nothing like that at least.
Yeah.
It was pretty smooth. Love is true. I know what Patrick thinks about this subject.
Yes.
Zano, sometimes fuck you, and sitting in the rain is the most diplomatic option. Guilty myself, step back, count 20, and then roll up and smoke first. That also helps with the anger. Sometimes, Jovan says, it's all based on the roll of the dice, you know. Sometimes our emotions can be powerful, sometimes they can be destructive. We're only human. We're figuring it out actively. I want to add, because I completely agree, but the fact that our emotions can be influenced by our microbiology, our microbiomes, right? So depending on the concentrations of other entities you have inside of you, your emotions might be one way or another, right? So there's a bunch of things.
I do also think the aligning of minds thing will have a lot to do with being able to like control your emotions, or have your emotions at least take like more of a backseat if you're like consciously aware.
I don't know if that's a good thing, bro. I think we're gonna have to stay emotional as people, because
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
downregulate
It's
our
the
emotions,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a slippery slope, bro. Because if I can just switch off my ability to feel things, I'll be a machine.
But you cannot
I'll be
switch
so
off love.
efficient. I'll be able to do everything, but I'll feel nothing, you know. And I'm like, it's already very easy for certain men to be there, so I don't want to go there, even if I could.
You cannot switch off love.
And that's true. I mean, you can switch off who you love, right? You can be like, I love these people, and I'll kill anyone else because of how much I love these people. So it's very easy to switch that flip in your brain. To switch that flip in your brain, to flip that switch in your brain.
360 no scope.
Well, time to go and get my mischief mask on and tool melting tools. John is ride or die. We reflect, we grow, we move forward, knowing that all of these feelings, those yesterday feelings, and all we'll all be lost in time. They used, wow, weirdly enough, we were listening to music in the kitchen, and a track from The Used came up, and I was like, I don't recognize this music. And then I checked, and I see it's The Used. Then I tell John, I'm pretty sure I saved this because someone recommended this to me. And then I look at the thumbnail, and I'm like, oh yeah, Jovan recommended it to me. And then now you're
Yeah.
dropping The Used line in chat, so synchronicities. Probably baby hormones happening. That is hard to understand right now. That's true. Zana was pregnant on and on.
Oh.
This is gonna be pergert. 8 months from now, it's gonna be a new entity in this world.
Congratulations.
That is pretty cool. And she let us know yesterday, so it's still very new in our minds too. I agree with Joe. Dogs bark when other dogs are crossing the line. Zano let out her warning bark and went to decompress. Zano, you're better than I am. I'm the dog that keeps trying to go back. Oh, Zano, you preggers. Wait, Zano, you preggers? Yeah.
It's gonna be another pure red melt Mori. I'm gonna watch melt streams instead of cartoons.
Yeah. I mean, Natalie's kids knows about me.
Yeah.
I think Ryan.
That's why I said another.
Yeah, Ryan's kid knows about me, but I don't know if they'll enjoy my streams, you know. Like, weirdly enough, dude, some of my sister's friends in high school
Yeah.
tell my sister, they find me hot. And they want to know what my YouTube channel is called. My sister gives her my YouTube channel. Next day, she comes back to school. Oh, all he does is just talk. And I'm like, what does she want? She want me to take my shirt off on stream? Like, what is...
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you want from me?
You need to give very close up on the sister.
Yeah,
obviously.
right. Look at these nice crevices between my toes. Yes. What do you want from me?
Today we're performing self-brain surgery.
Oh my goodness. I heard about that
I think I did something
new tactic,
wrong.
bro. Like, I get one lobotomy and all my problems disappear.
Oh, you didn't speak about
No,
lobotomy,
dude.
that's
People
all.
literally like diagnosed and got lobotomized, bro, by will. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them. Hey, I've been sick since returning from Italy. The vid, and then a separate respiratory infection. Still can't shake it. I've been on so many medicines. Blech. I am happy that you're here. Despite you being sick, here you still are. Continue missioning forward.
Sending you blessings.
Sending
and
you
healings.
blessings and strength. Get well soon, dear friend. Zano glows of anger. No gateway. Sending you healing energy. Thank you, Joy, for doing the same. Who's breakers now? Zano! Me! Little tiny Zano peanut. So happy for new life. Jovan, that's my favorite song. How about that? Baby banana. But today I've wasted away for today. It's on my mind. That's another used line.
Crevice. It's like-
Toe crevice? That's my fetish. Oh yeah. Well, you know, if I see $1 billion,
Day 1,500.
$1 billion reflecting in my bank account, you'll get all the toe crevice feet pictures
Finally.
you could ever hope
Behind
for.
the scenes, backstage
Back to
footage.
stage.
of
Run,
the
like
crevice.
I'm already cringing out having to like take a photo of my clothing to take a flower. Like that alone is like sometimes too much for me. I'm like, people are gonna judge me hardcore for
And
taking
then
a
you can-
photo of my clothing.
You can make a flower with it.
No,
you, can take
you
a
need to
picture
stop.
of
Shut up. You need to stop right now. You're going too far. My mind's eye. My mind's eye needs to be scrubbed again. What we got now in this moment, you're handling it well. Better than many. Many people will not back down like Doug. Yes. I will not back down on moving past this topic. You're fucking cool as banana bird. Toe crevice.
What's so
shut
funny? What's so funny to me is I realize that you probably generated like
Yes!
hundreds of
Yes!
flowers
That's
in
literally
your
what
brain
instantly
as
started
I said
happening.
it.
That's literally what started happening. And I was like, stop. Stop it. I will stomp you. You will get stomped. Alright, I mean, it is time for us to do a bud review.
Yes.
Today, we have some shishka berry. It is grown by, and I was instructed to.
Should I take it close to the camera?
We can bring it a little bit closer. Like, I mean, it doesn't really have room to get
No,
it
I
much
mean
closer.
I can just
the-
quickly.
You can show our friends.
This
You'll have to probably like.
This
there
is-
we go. a little shishka berry.
Looks
Shishka berry
nice.
is a hybrid indica.
Let the friends smell. Give it a nice
Give it like
a nice whiff.
you
There
have
you
to hear
go.
the sound in your environment.
You can give them the whiff.
Yeah, the smell profile. This was shared at the joint. Tina's handed me this one myself. And it smells very much of, like for me at least, this is very lemonine forward. So like a lemony smell. Then secondly, it's like mangoiness, but almost like the skin of a mango. Like after you skin the mango, like greeny, mangoey smells for me. And then lastly, and this helps solidify in my mind, is like a pepperiness. Like a spice.
It has a nice spicy, not necessarily as aggressive as pepper, but it's there.
Yeah, it's like you have some like lemon herb type of stuff. Lemonine for the win. I'll let you friends know what it tastes like. We're going to crush it. Again, the cultivator is Tani Laura. Thank you, Tani Laura. Appreciate it. It is grown in Kalinen, to the friends who are curious. And the farm that it's grown on is called Akkerhof Farms. Akkerhof Farms. Again, it is a hybrid indica. I kind of want to read you like the leafy description in part, but maybe I'll do that a little bit later. Let's get this little nugger to join us in the outside world. Appearance. I can see like little snippets of purple. This one, if it's grown in winter, it should be like a lot purple, but I'm seeing small snippets of purple at least.
Yeah, take it closer as well.
No, it's not. You won't be able to see it with the lighting as it is right now.
Okay.
I'm going to take off a little corner. That should be enough for us to try. Please read the leafy description. I would be happy to. Thank you for asking. Leafly, shishka berry. Leafly shishka berry. There we go. It lives. It's opening right now. La 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 la. Shishka berry, or kish, is an indica dominant hybrid that came about by crossing DJ short blueberry with an unknown Afghani strain. Afghani is actually a land race as well, so it's like one of the OG buds. This plant doesn't really matter to you friends how long it takes to flower. Shishka berry buds have a fruit and berry aroma and will be painted with shades of purple. Its initial head buzz is happy and good for finishing things up or being social, but will slip into a lazy high over time. It has 6,700 reviews with a 4.2 average. The terpenes that they say are dominant are myrcene, so like a kind of herbal, the most, it is very, very common. Myrcene is also the terpene found in mangoes. Chirophyllene, which is the peppery one, and limonene, which is the citrusy one. And I want to read you the first comment that was sent on Leafly because it is actually hilarious, and I read it to John as well. And it goes, I ate dirt because I thought my breath smelled of weed in public. Yeah, I was that high. And this was set in freaking 2011, bro.
I told him he can't judge him because he's eaten dirt, and he's like, yes, but
I
not
eat
like
dirt for
bread
other
mix.
reasons. Yeah, like I eat a little bit of dirt. Like I'll take like a snippet.
Bread mix.
Just like a little.
This must be better. Dirt.
Let's make it in pieces. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, yeah. Like if you want things, ask. Like you will get a lot more from life if you just ask. And I know, oh, but this person I want to ask needs to know I want thing. No, that person's stupid. You need to tell them.
You know, man, no man.
No, man. This smells better crushed, though. I'm
It
smelling more
does.
berry. I'm
Yes,
smelling more berry.
I'm smelling all the sweet and fruity more than the pepper now
Yeah.
after the crush.
The lemonine is also like taking a back seat. All right. Let me load up the Dynavap. You want to load up as well? Try some too.
What if I want to try some 3 instead? Can I?
Everybody type -2 in chat.
Can I?
Thank you for asking, bless again. Melty, I always get turned upside down when you start talking about seasons. Your winter is our summer. It's always fun to see the harvest with plants at the beginning of a planting season. Yeah, I don't think this plant was harvested before this season. I think this plant might have been harvested a little bit ago. Just because I know what the buds feel like and look like if they're more recent. Closed mouths don't get fed. You want something, ask. There we go. I was actually thinking about you as I was saying that, right? All right. Without further ado,
Cheers.
I'm gonna add heat. Love is true.
It's gonna take aggressively longer because my torch is always in.
I saw that it has like a little small flame. Agent 420. .427 actually. It's Agent K, bro. I'm not getting berry notes. I'm getting more cookie notes, bro, than anything. Like another strain that I've tasted that's very similar to this was called Mandarin cookies.
I do taste the peppery and the gassy still a little bit.
For me on this one.
top.
Okay, I'm in the last cycle now. All right. For me, the flavor on this one is more almost like cookies at the very start, like that sugar being baked kind of smell as a flavor profile, alongside some lemony flavors. And then at the end, there is, I don't know, like something full. Something that adds more fullness. I'm gonna hope I get another puff out of this.
It's nice.
I do. Actually, mango, bro. That's what I'm tasting.
The end.
Yeah, like a mango-y kind of like fullness. So, to give you like a flavor beats, at least when you're vaping it, is like cookies into cookies made with like orange rinds into cookies made with orange rinds with a piece of mango on top of it that got like a little bit caramelized. It's very nice. It is very nice. I can actually do like a little bud review right off the bat. Then we don't have to.
It's weird how this one almost has the like most interesting taste at the end. Like
Yeah, usually it's at the start where the flavor
Yeah.
is good. Here we go. And then I can click on this one. I have a form to fill in. My member number. I think this is my member number. Let me check. I was like 1 digit off. I swapped the digits. So all of my digits were correct technically. I am a sharing member. Shishka Berry. Shish. Sheesh. Shishka Berry. Shishka B. B Berry. There we go. The CPM name is Akarov. Akarov Farms. Okay, rate the bud structure. It is a little bit fluffier than what we're used to sharing at the joint. Little bit, just like a little bit. So I'll say average firmness and structure. The flavonoids, faint or unpleasant, wasn't unpleasant. Average flavor, lacking complexity. I don't know if it lacked complexity either. Average flavor, noticeable but not complex. I think I can go for a good flavor, rich and fairly complex. That sounds about right. The exterior aesthetics, again, this bud,
this particular one.
This bud, I don't think is a star when it comes to how good this bud can look. But it doesn't look bad by any means. I think average appearance, adequately appealing, should be about accurate. It could be a little bit more green, just a wee bit.
Like its flavor is actually better than its.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Like, but the flavor also got a 4, where the exterior gets a 3. Trichome production, I'll say moderate. Like, I can't see them, but they don't like pop out of the. I want to say pop out of the screen to me.
The screen.
This user face is a type of interface, so I mean, moderate trichome coverage. The quality of the seeds. There's no seeds in here. Yeah, I can't see any. No seeds. Perfect for consumption. Next. Oh, I got a new interface.
Do you have buttons?
I don't know, bro. Why do I not have a backspace, bro? Like you would think it would at least give me a backspace, but now I have to open it. Hints of cookie flavors on the very first few puffs, transitioning into cookies made with orange rinds, and then cookies alongside a little bit of mango flavors. Puffs. Let's do some grammar, transitioning into cookies made with orange rinds,
Yes.
and then cookies alongside a little bit of mango flavors. Complete.
Done and fantastic.
Uploaded to the cloud. Oh, I should probably open my chat again.
I fixed Malt's tablet.
You did. Like, there's a freaking new update, right? So I'm like, we've been watching a bunch of AI stuff. You know, we watched her,
Yeah.
and then we watched Atlas last night as well. And then I go to sleep. I've made my flour. I'm turning into bed, and I see my tablet giving me a notification that UI 6.1 is ready, you know, to be downloaded. And like I can see, it's like, oh, Galaxy AI is here. They're being very, AI, whatever, right? And I'm like, I'm probably not gonna be able to roll back this installation after I do it, and it might ruin some of my products. And I go, you know what? I'm willing to suffer the consequences. And I literally say this to myself in my mind. I'm willing to suffer the consequences, you know, because I'm living in this time. And I get to experience all of this, like growth period. I get to see how bad the AI that they implement is. And then I get to watch it grow.
Yeah.
And then I go to sleep, knowing that my tablet's gonna update throughout the night. And I wake up the next morning, and my tablet is like, oh, welcome to this new UI. And then I go next. And then it's like, all of these new features will spy on your phone calls. I mean, will transcript your phone calls. Will spy on your notes. I mean, will transcript your notes and summarize them. Great, you know, like it's so great.
I mean,
And I'm aware of all of this stuff, right? Like I'm just
spy on your art.
I am one of those people that believes I want their AI to spy on me so that it can be influenced by me.
Yes.
Generate AI. And then I hit next after reading all of their list of great AI features. And it's like, in order to continue, hit accept.
On our terms of
Yeah.
policy.
Yeah,
agreement.
hit accept on like the terms of service. And then I'm like, there's no accept button on this screen. And I'm like,
like a
oh,
black screen.
maybe I'm supposed to hit the terms of service button. Hit terms of service button.
Error
404.
404.
Yeah, error 404. Link not found. I'm like, great. So I cannot read the terms of service, but I need to accept them. And in order to accept them, I need a button. And that button does not exist. So I proceed to, like a blind person, like literally with all 10 my digits, go down my screen trying to push some sort of invisible button. I die inside, obviously, because now my art machine is a paperweight. So I restart it, hoping that that's gonna fix it. It reboots directly into the same window, with no buttons to continue. I'm trying to scroll down. I'm trying to connect to a different Wi-Fi. I'm nothing. It doesn't even scroll down. Not even my taskbar works. I'm like, oh wow. I'm like chill. I'm pretty chill. Like you heard me call you to come and check. I didn't sound like I was absolutely
Can I see
losing my.
something beautiful.
I said something funny. I was like, you want to come and see something funny, John? You want to laugh at my pain a little bit? And then I'm like, I'm literally taking video with my phone. I asked ChatGPT to give me an email to someone at Samsung that can support me. It's like, bro, go to the About Us, contact page on the website. I'm like, can you do that for me? Or can you help me out? I asked something like that. It gives me, I should show you this, bro. It's kind of hilarious. It gives me the email addresses. I want to read down the list because I think it's going to be more impactful if I actually hit the beats. It's kind of hilarious, bro.
No.
Look, so Samsung support. Watch. So it starts with, what is Samsung support's email? It goes, go to Samsung support page, navigate to contact us, and then choose the category that follows instruction. I'm like, can you do this manually for me, please? It's like, oh wait, bro. Here is executive contacts in the US. Here is Hoyoung Nam, the head of customer relations. Here's Nick Weber, the head of customer care field service operations. Here's Mark Williams, head of customer care. Here's Christopher Kim, vice president of customer care. You know what? Here is K Young Kyun, president and CEO. And all of their email addresses like beat. So what do? I CC every single one of them.
No.
With my video of like, Brotan, you have bricked my computer. Please do something. I show John the problem. John kind of just touches the screen and then it starts working. Like inexplicably. To the point where both of us don't know what just happened. Right? Like he's like, what?
I fixed it.
We fixed it. And then it's working again. So that was the saga, the story we went through this morning. But the fact that he just like drops, bro, president and CEO, or vice president of customer. I mean, I'm probably
can build contacts like that for other
business,
reasons.
yeah.
For business reasons and stuff.
Yeah. The AI is scraping all of our data. Yes, Here's the email addresses, dude. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but thank you. Thank you for doing that. I really like it. I do have like a little bit of Karen. I want to speak to your manager energy. I won't lie. I'll be like super nice about it, but I'm speaking to the manager.
I'm speaking to that manager.
All right. I didn't ask. Read it again. That's a demand. I was rude. Sam says, thank you for asking. Yeah, I hear you. I think I'm confused now. Jovan makes smile. That she does. The stuff I have has some terpenes. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't look that disgusted. Oh, that's better. The bud I have right now has terpenes re-added through the final feed and then flushed like normal. But it's really tasty and aromatic. It's very reminiscent of Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, it will be. What you have is called sprayed weed. That's what they call it. They literally spray terpenes on it. And it probably smells like the dankest gas you've ever had in your life. But it's a lie. It is a lie, unfortunately. And you're probably paying extra for it. That's the big thing. People pay more to get sprayed weed. I am a snob. I'll just say that, and then I'll say, stop it. Stop buying weed like that.
Just spread with
please,
natural
like-
colorants that don't have anything
No.
that added that like make flowers your bud into flowers.
No,
Bud flowers.
no, never.
Yes.
Nothing needs to be sprayed in your weed.
You 3D print it like
It grows
that.
off the
One day-
plant.
No, you're gonna 3D print it.
The
one
3D
day,
plant is the plant is already 3D printing.
You're
it.
gonna 3D print it in like RGB.
No,
Glow
I
in
don't
the
want
dark
that. I don't want that,
weed.
bro. You smoke that weed, you go to heaven, bro.
No,
That's the
it'll
weed
be
your
normal
mom. That's the weed your mom warns you about, bro. It's gonna change your DNA, make you a criminal.
A walking star.
Lit, love is true. Thank you, Joe. 420. That's your 20th donation. It lets us know, bro. That's insane, Joe. Thank you for every single one of them. It means a lot. Oh, no. I'm glad to be able to enjoy a bowl at the same time as two people on the other side of the world. Whatever I'm smoking, though. Now I feel bad, bro. Now I feel bad. I'm also happy that you're enjoying this experience with us, man.
Yeah.
Soul, random children, and dog just arrived at our house crying and lost from a home. Time to go find their home. Oh,
Oh,
shame,
shame.
bro. I get that, fractal.
Missions.
You're a kid. You're walking your dog, bro. Having a good time. Oh, wow, world. And then suddenly, oh, wow, whole world. Oh, so much world. I don't know where I am in the world. I've had that so many times as a child, bro.
My mom has lost me in shops before
Yeah.
when I'm like scouring the
Bro, I've
shops.
literally gone to the like security guard
Yeah.
that they like over the intercom call my mom on
Same.
the bro.
It's same happened
Yeah,
with
it's
me.
scuffed.
It's not fun.
No, you're like
Because
panicking.
our brains is the
My
type to
mom
like.
is dead. My mom is gone. I'll never see her ever.
Your mom's probably like my
again.
mom in the shops too. Like they have.
Stuff to do.
Vicious
So,
hiccup
what my
until they
mom,
move
what my
on.
mom actually did, you know, and she never did it again, and I think she felt very bad. And I've said this a bunch of times, but my mom was her own person, and having me as a child didn't change the fact that she wanted to live her life, right? And I understand that. I get it. So she took me to the movies. I watched The Pacifier. Do you know The Pacifier? It's a Vin Diesel
Oh,
movie.
yes, yes,
Classic
yes,
Vin
yes.
Diesel movie.
Yes,
So I'm
yes.
watching The Pacifier, bro. Like, I'm having a good time. I'm watching movie. You know, I don't need any supervision. My mom is in this shopping center. Movie's done. I come out. I click. Wait a second. Where's my mom? Right up until that moment, it was fine. I was chilling. And then I went to the guards, bro.
No.
I was like, please, sir, you need to help me. Yeah, I need assistance. Even then, I'm proud of myself. Even then, I was like, I'll go and make
I'll
plan.
ask for help.
I'll go make sure. Yeah, we were talking about the whole asking for help fractal. Jovan,
So funny.
we surely do. Wait a second, I think I missed a bit. Love again to you. Good luck, Doc. I hope it doesn't take long, bro. Judge, I made things like a little moment for you to do with what you will. Your wholesome human animal critter creatures are just radical, tactical in the way you experience. Love is true. Jovan, we surely do appreciate your contributions to this happy, random moment. I certainly do. It's like a smile. Qued. Cute. I don't know what that QED is supposed to be, but I'm sure it's love. I stand by my statement. Jovan makes smiles. Love is true. This is why I don't have my devices set to automatically update and always wait a little while for download the latest. I mean, technically, it's already been a little while. Technically, my sister. I was like instantly when my device was bricked. I call up my sister. I'm like, whatever you do, don't download that new update on your tablet.
She's like, oh, mine's working.
Mine's working. Yeah, I already have the update. You know, since like the 26th. I'm like, well, guess you got a Rocky.
I
Very
know a
Rocky.
button.
Man got the magic touch. He did. He magically touched it and it started working again. So
Yes.
thank you, John. Seriously,
Yes, I
bro.
fixed it. I think it was because like Malt was probably creating this fractal, like he was manifesting
Bro,
it because
when
of
I was
his whole
going to
mental
when I was going to
process.
sleep, I was like, what if this thing bricks my device? I was literally thinking that.
So
And
I
then
think it was power of manifestation because
my poor
also I do
transistors, dude.
think the whole AI thing works different than I think with manifestation is gonna
it's
affect
picking
a
up on
lot
our
of
mind
things,
waves
so
already, dude.
the AI could literally be like, he is expecting me to break his tablet.
Fine. Let me
break his
poke
tablet.
him a little bit, bro. I'm fucking smart. See how you react. Because there was a fractal of like beating it, you know? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's not going to help.
Beating it.
Fighting my tablet is not gonna help. My tablet's just gonna lay there anyway when I fight it, so that's not fair fight, bro. Yeah, love is true. Melty. Quid means it is proven in a Latin term that is commonly used in mathematics. Okay, thank you for informing me. I'm going to pull us a card, and then we'll say goodbye. I think I've hit all my beats for the Bud review. Yeah, this was significantly less stressful. I think having an extra camera on me, for some reason, right? I think it's like it splits my mind. Like
Yes,
usually
because
I'm like,
it's out
oh,
of-
a friend is sitting there across from me.
Also, this is
And now there's two friends, and I'm like, which
this
friend am I
is
supposed to
your
look
space. So this is what you're used to.
Exactly.
Like, this is your interface. So that doesn't feel like observation anymore to you.
at? Yeah, it feels
But
almost
when the
like
other one comes in, it's like more observation,
like being,
unknown.
yeah, like almost like like a
observation.
scientist.
Yeah.
Like you are a friend, and then when another camera on is like a scientist. It's like really like zooming in. Hey, Melita, it's nice seeing you here. What a cute set and setting. It is nice. I think the light is a little bit better. It could be better or still. We'll get more lights at some point. You think purple? Josh thinks green and yellow. Such a cute pair. Ooh. Ooh. We were talking about getting triggered today, yeah? Both Jopo and Zano talked about like anger outbursts.
Also, look at what we just spoke about, the interface of the screen and the mirror, the AI mirror,
Yeah.
your intentions in that.
And like and it's asking me what is triggering you, and it's yeah, like this
What
is
is triggering
again
you? You is triggering you.
Yeah, literally. And like
You
we
is-
we left this deck here, so we haven't. Yeah, you might have noticed we haven't pulled another one of these cards. And then the first card we pull again. What is triggering you?
Nossa, net gepraat het.
Wat is die plant se naam?
What was the name? I think people did give it a name.
Wat is die plant se naam?
What do they call the plant?
That's Patrick.
Patrick. Yeah, there we go. Now, bless you. Look at that. And the flowers as well, bro. A divine feminine being reaching for the water. The universe mirrored. I make my art like this as well. I love this card, right? It's so pretty. I don't even think we've pulled it many times either. Who or what is triggering you? I want to draw it now.
Mirror.
The universe is mirroring. You are triggering yourself. Stop triggering yourself. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? How did you find out where they lived? Kids were only 1 mile away. A 5-year-old girl, 8-year-old girl, and an 11-year-old boy, and a dog named Max. Mentally held them stay calm, and we got them home. I wonder why they chose
It's
our
Max's.
house. I know why they chose your house, bro. I believe that people can detect energetic frequencies. They might
There's
not
a
see
whole-
it directly, but they'll be like literally drawn of like, oh, we need help. For some reason that house is speaking to me.
Yeah, there is a whole biochemical thing to our existence as well, where you,
You
can
output
like
waves.
sense and
Yeah,
yes.
100%. So, I
One day
think
we might be able to see it to like interface.
I would hope so, bro.
Into those.
I would like to believe that that's something you should take as a compliment, Doctor. Thank you for taking care, bro. Thank you for being the person that ends up helping them so efficiently as well. Who or what is triggering you? Everyone and everything. Welcome to life. It's communication, bro. Like sometimes getting triggered is also a way of communicating with each other. It's funny you say that because I was going to say I trigger myself more than anything. Yep. The unconscious knew that they would feel safe there. Dakiru saves the day once again.
Mm.
So much love. Let's read the card and then we can say goodbye.
This one's gonna kick your ass.
Hmm?
This one's gonna kick.
Oh yeah, no, I'm already ready for it. And I think it's literally starting with the stuff that we've talked about. Yo, watch. You ready? The filter of our own experience is how we experience life 90% of the time, through our own projections. When someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Often, it's an unconscious thing. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life. the universe, and especially ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow and our light. Mirrors revealing the parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering in you and what you could be mirroring back onto them. When have you felt like this before? Could they be opportunities to heal something in you? Or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? This goes for the good and the bad. The good, those who we admire and put on a pedestal. If we do not realize that we are attracted to them because we are like them, we will need to cut them down in order to rise to their level. The bad, those we despise, are envious of and put down. If we do not realize that they trigger something in us, then it is still yet to be healed, and we will remain hurt and wounded ourselves. Who or what is triggering you? What is it in you that they are triggering? And what part of you longs to be witnessed? The part of me that can just like face extreme, heinous bullshit and still be chill. That's the part I want witnessed. Oh, Melt is such a rock. Melt is so stable and cool. That's what I want witnessed. Yeah, love is true. Thank you, Rebecca Campbell, for schooling us the way you always do. We did what we would hope someone would do for Melanie.
You have a random tweak stability.
A random tweak.
Yes, you are stable in general as a person. Random
And
tweak.
suddenly,
Just-
extreme spike.
Where
Where the hell did that come from?
And then, okay, yeah, I am back.
Yeah, just like a quick deviation, you know. Like you look at the big graph and you're just like, oh, what happened here? Rage. What happened here? Rage. What happened here? More rage.
Probably also
Probably also rage.
from pattern recognition. You
Yeah.
can probably deviate.
Huh.
This one is also in fact.
Analyzing your behaviors. It is best for you to not be enraged. Thank you, AI.
Thank you. Can
Thank
you tell
you.
them to leave
Can
us
you tell
alone,
them,
man?
bro? Tell them. Oh. You need to tell them. Love is true. We love again. Thank you for doing that for them. They're safe, and we got a good family walking. Melty, maybe, not right now, but John should sing while you play music on your box drum. I mean, we did actually bring our
They
instruments,
are there, yes.
but we are. I mean, we still have like 30 minutes or so before they close. You wanna go and get your stuff quickly, and we can do like a short little mini session. They jammed a few days ago. We're gonna do another one. We're gonna do more. Howling and banging drums, as always. Fun. We just found a leather computer chair at the end of someone's driveway for garbage, and now I'm pushing Duckling home in it the whole way. Beats carrying 50 pounds. That does actually sound fun. New chair biotech. Winning. It is technically bio. Is it? I mean, it is leather. Yeah. Yeah, it's biotech. Checks out. Another man's trash. And all that, Duck. Nice score. Agreed. Agreed. People throw things away. People throw things away. Thank you, friends, for appreciating. Hey, man. I like your doggos. One of them has the beautiful eye, right? Like a blue eye, I think. Doggos having fun in the background. I think we're gonna move the camera back and then probably sit here, but I don't think there's room
Yeah,
on that side for us. You wanna sit there?
unless we go down there.
Low, 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 low. Is this the shot? It's not exactly centered. Let me bring you more close to here. That is a shot. We're still not centered, but we got good mountains views. Maybe I'll. You like the music? You like the music? It's beautiful.
Sorry guys, I cannot not give them attention. They are so cute. You both have a pretty eye.
Yeah.
They both have like one
The blue eyes.
blue eye.
Hello, pretty. Hello, cuteness.
That's a little bit
Okay,
much.
okay.
That's a bit much. You're gonna
Wait.
need some holes in this. There you go. Or like maybe we overstepped.
Oh,
It's just like, oh wait, mom's the new target.
Kom eens op. Kom hier. Kom.
Okay. Do you have any songs in mind?
We can just do like, if you want, just like some free playing. If you have any, like just free playing that you can't play. And then we can do just like chanting songs if we want to.
I can just play some melodies and then you can do your chanting.
Try some.
You can get you do a drum beat first.
That was fun. I feel out of the groove. You wanna hit another dynamite and try?
Yes. I feel out of the groove.
I feel out of the groove. I'm not in the groove right now. I am too much aware of my own beingness. Oh yes, I am a person. Oh yes.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
Hy het dit gesing eendag so.
Dis 'n eintlik fyn ding.
Dit was die snokste.
I am. And John goes, I am, I said. I'm like, nope. I am.
Hier.
I am. Oh, I am.
I am.
Oh. That's the actual, that is the line.
It's
Yeah.
getting very
The
cold
sun
out
goes
here.
away, and then the cold is like, away, bro. That's some free real estate right there. Man. Let me take your spot. Yeah, we're gonna probably we're gonna do one more little songy, and then we'll pack up and vámonos.
Yes.
Like I wonder what it takes. I'm pretty slimy. I haven't drank enough water today at all.
Yeah.
I wonder what it takes for me to get into sometimes I get into a shamanic kind of chanting groove, but I don't know if I could that previous time. wasn't exactly, bro. Okay, I'm trying to think what kind of guitar melody would go with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know.
So the thing about melodies is like you have different ranges of motion within every chord. So you can like do anything melody wise. As long as it like is within the harmonics
Yeah, and
of
in the,
that chord, then you can like literally do whatever. So that's it's
I'm
just don't
learning.
focus on the guitar. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Mostly, like you don't have to match up with the guitar or anything. You just listen to the key. You do know the chords because all drops and all music works on chord progression. So
Mm.
the way the melodies move.
yeah, very cookie-like, bro. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Bum-bum-bum-bum.
You make me skrikkeloos.
Not like you have a record of hurting you, John. Rips away like I've been burning this guy with cigarettes. Yes.
My brain was just like, dangerous object in vicinity, and I'm not wielding it.
Yeah, why is he moving his limb with that dangerous so close to him? I feel like a shadow figure. I think it would be more appropriate if I go.
You can be the true drum creature.
Lose five more subs. People are like, yes, that's enough for me. That's all the Melt Mariah ever needed.
Welcome to the internet.
Sign me off.
Take a look around. I don't know.
You don't have to know.
Okay, we can play. Just play any drum groove. Tell me when you're on it, and then I'll follow.
and the crowd goes wild. I throw my flesh body on the crowd. I surf. I get a surfboard. I see waves. I am like in that corner. Yes. Thank you, friends, for joining us. It's always a pleasure. I think we might get a little bit better lighting. That sunset lighting. This is what it looks like on the other side. That is. Don't look at me. Look at the pretties. We will be saying goodbye to you, friends. Thank you for joining us. It's always a pleasure having you here. Have a good day, beloved friends. Thank you for being wonderful. Thank you for communicating love just by your presence. I'll see you friends again soon. Goodbye for now. Cheers, everybody.